Hello and welcome to beautiful Pioneer Arena in Greenville, Tennessee. I'm your host, PJ Green, and you are watching women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network, also a part of the South Atlantic Conference Digital Network. Tonight we have a fierce matchup against the Rail Splitters of Lincoln Memorial and the Tusculum Pioneers. Pioneers coming off of a clean sweep over the King Tornado just this Tuesday, making them 12-10 overall in the season, and they are 9-7 so far in the South Atlantic Conference, tied for 6th with Lenore Ryan as we get down to these crucial South Atlantic Conference games down the stretch of the season. For the Rail Splitters, they are going on a down streak right now, 3-9 in the month of October, and also in a current 4-game losing streak, dropping those to Mars Hill, Anderson, Newberry, and Carson Newman. A very unusual season so far for the Rail Splitters. They are used to being one of the top teams in the South Atlantic Conference. Last year going 20-10 overall, 14-6 in the South Atlantic Conference, going to the SAC Tournament Championship and losing to Wingate, also going to an NCAA Southeast Regional quarterfinal, but losing that one to USC Aiken in a clean sweep. The Rail Splitters are 6-17 so far this season, 5-11 in the South Atlantic Conference, currently 8th in the conference. A very unusual season for head coach Jenny Michael and her team. They lost a number of seniors last year, and also a number of key contributors transferred from Harrogate, Tennessee to other places, so that may have been a factor, as they have a lot of newcomers along with a couple of veterans here. For the Pioneers, they are having a very good season so far under the new regime of Coach Danielle Morante and assistant coach Jason Morris. They are 12-10, as I said previously, on the season. 6-6 they went in the month of October, tied for 6th in a heated battle with Lenore Ryan, fighting to get one of those top 4 seeds and get a home conference tournament matchup in this next month of November. Well, it looks like we're going to get lineups counted out, and we're going to get national anthem and get this thing rolling here. You are watching women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the campus of Tusculum University and Pioneer Arena for tonight's South Atlantic Conference volleyball match. Featuring our guests, the Rail Splitters of Lincoln University is taking on your Tusculum University Pioneers. And now, fans, let's make tonight's games first for our guests from Pregame, Tennessee, the LMU Rail Splitters first, the non-starters, Carly Bowling, Lauren Lass, Abby Higgins, Hannah Winford, Kayla Fox, and Riley Bowling. And now the starters for LMU, a sophomore from Buford, Georgia, number 1, Emily Walter, a freshman from Knoxville, Tennessee, number 2, Kate Wilson, a senior from Grand Rapids, Michigan, number 3, Riley Stone, a senior from New Carlisle, Ohio, number 8, Lindsay Martin, a junior, number 10, Luke Kitchen, a junior from Louisiana, Tennessee, number 15, Sarah Jones, and a freshman from Rocky Face, Georgia, number 19, Kaylee Long. The head coach of LMU is Jenny Michael, assisted by Todd Rash. Ladies and gentlemen, LMU Girls. And now, let's meet your 2019 Tusculum University Pioneers. First, the non-starters, Cindy Bird, Alyssa Rojas, Aubrey Hawkins, Vanna Petchett, Madison Dye, Jordan Selesky, Brittany Shaw, Lydia Collins, Gracie Peters, Debbie Webb, Cameron McAdoo, Annie Roberts, and Catherine Clayton. Now the starters for Tusculum, a sophomore from Seymour, Tennessee, number 4, Taylor Blight, a senior from Dallas, Texas, number 5, Taylor Thornton, a junior from Lafayette, Georgia, number 10, Gabby Murray, a sophomore from Fort Worth, South Carolina, number 12, Carly Pixel, a freshman from Dusty Chapel, North Carolina, number 15, Maya Burrows, a freshman from Avon, Indiana, number 26, Elise Carmichael, and at number 1, a sophomore from Oxford,
Hello and welcome back to the Pioneer Sports Network. I'm your host, PJ Green, and it is volleyball time. Your Tusculum Pioneers going up against the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters tonight on this beautiful Friday night in Greenville, Tennessee. Starters for the night for the Rail Splitters: number 1, Emily Walter; number 2, Kate Hosenfeld; number 3, Riley Storms; number 8, Lindsay Marker; number 10, Yeelan NG; number 19, Kaylee Long; and number 15, Sarah Jones. For the Pioneers: number 4, Taylor Blythe; number 5, Tatum Thornton; number 10, Gabby Gray; number 12, Carly Pigza; number 15, Amaya Burrows; number 26, Elise Carmichael; and number 1, Carly Sosnowski. Final 6 games down the stretch here for the Pioneers. Going to need to win all of them, but going to have to win at least 4 to have a chance at hosting a South Atlantic Conference tournament match before they head down to Charlotte, where all the teams will reconvene for the quarterfinals and then on. Pre-game ritual is done, handshakes done. Final coaching tips here by each coaches. We're going to get this thing rolling. Now serving for the Rail Splitters, number 1, Emily Walter, the sophomore out of Buford, Georgia, a preseason South Atlantic Conference selection on the second team. And Pioneer starting early with a quick kill by Tatum Thornton. 1 shot, 1 kill in this first set on the first point for the Pioneers. Tatum Thornton getting it started here. And there's a good serve by Gabby Gray that the Rail Splitters cannot return. Pioneers got off to a hot start versus the King Tornado earlier this week, and that's what propelled them to a win just on that Tuesday night. And there's Riley Storms down the middle. Great dig by Sosnowski. Here's the set for Pigza. And Sarah Jones hits the ones back over for the Rail Splitters. Now the set for E-Money Burrows. Just gets down for Amaya Burrows. Amaya Burrows just continuing her great freshman campaign so far. One of the top go-getters in the South Atlantic Conference. The block from Thornton and the dig by Burrows. Gray hits this one over. Now here's the set for Pigza. There's Carly Pigza. Carly Pigza played middle blocker all last season, making the transition to right side this season and looking splendid doing it. Pioneers on a 4-0 scoring run early in this one. Good dig by Elise Carmichael. And the Rail Splitters barely get that one over, but good dig by Sosnowski. There's no dig by Narker. Here's Storms. And Gray with the great defense. And Kaylee Long hits that one over for the Rail Splitters' first point of the match. And now Emma Winford, the true freshman out of Nevada, Texas, on the serve here for the Rail Splitters. And the set for Burrows a little wide, but she still hits it over and still gets the kill. Now Blythe comes into the court for Thornton. Taylor Blythe on a roll as of late. Her great performance in the month of October led her to be selected for the Applebee's Female Student Athlete of the Month for Tusculum University. And there's another kill by Amaya Burrows. Pioneers off to a great start so far, 6-1 in this first set. Carlos Sosnowski with the serve. And there's Lindsay Nartker, gets her first kill of the match. Nartker, one of the top outside hitters in the South Atlantic Conference. Now 210 kills, ranks her a 10th in the South Atlantic Conference. And Carmichael just cannot get that ball up to her hitters, and that one goes out of bounds. And now Sarah Jones back to serve. The junior out of Christiana, Texas, has double-digit digs in every game except for 3. And there's Lindsay Nartker once again. And that hit resounded throughout the gym. Now 6-4. Rail Split is going on a bit of a run here, trying to scratch and claw at this lead. And that's set a little low for Blythe. Here's Pigza. And there's Nartker with the block. And the set for NG down the middle. Yailene NG with her first kill of the game. NG, the junior out of Cologne, Panama, making her presence known in this first set. And there's NG with the block. Almost gets there, but cannot send it back over the net. And that will be a kill for Carly Pigza. Aubrey Hawkins now coming into the game, and also is Kat Klingen, one of the top servers in the entire country. Catherine Klingen with 33 aces on the year is 4th in the South Atlantic Conference, and her .56 aces per set ranks 2nd in the conference and 10th in all of Division II. Here's NG, blocked by Hawkins. What a great block by Aubrey Hawkins, the steady senior who has always been productive throughout her whole career here in Greenville. Here's the set for Storms. Right down the line is Carly Sosnowski with the dig. And now NG gets it again. Going to be a battle down the middle here, folks. Taylor Blythe and Tatum Thornton versus Yailene NG. It is going to be a sight to see all night long. And there's the set for Hawkins as she comes down the middle. Now here's Nartker from the outside, hits it way over everyone's head, and that'll be a point for the Pioneers. The great freshman Amaya Burrows out of Wesley Chapel, North Carolina, hits that one a little under the net. And now it'll be 9-7. Pioneers still up as Kate Hosenfeld comes into the game. Amaya Burrows with 232 kills on the season, ranks her 6th in the South Atlantic Conference. The whole conference knows her name. The true freshman having a phenomenal year thus far. And the set for NG does not go how she wanted it to, but the Pioneers cannot dig it out as NG gets her 3rd kill of the match. Here's Nartker now back to serve, one of the top servers in the conference. Her 29 aces ranked 13th in the South Atlantic Conference. And there's a kill for Gabby Gray, her first kill of the game. Pioneers now up 10-8 as Blythe now back to serve. And there's a great serve by Blythe, a little miscommunication there by the Rail Splitters. And the Pioneers get another point. And that one just does not get over the net for Blythe. And now it'll be 11-9 Pioneers. Here's the set for Hawkins. Goes out of bounds. Good decision making there by Riley Storms. As the Rail Splitters are 1 point away from tying this thing up. Here's the set for Gray. And that one tips right off of the block, and there'll be a point for the Pioneers. And now Carmichael and Pigs are coming back into the game. Carmichael now back to serve, a great server in her own right. 34 aces for her are third in the South Atlantic Conference, and her .42 aces per set are fifth in the conference. As she shows off that mighty serve right there is Hosenfeld. That one tips off of Thornton. Hosenfeld getting her first kill of the game. Hosenfeld, the true freshman out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Her 187 kills now is 10th in the South Atlantic Conference. And there's Burrows with the dig. Sosnowski calls it out, and Gabby Gray will hit this one over, and the rally will play on. Here's the set for Hosenfeld once again, and that block off of Thornton goes wide. Once again, Hosenfeld with 2 kills in a row as the Rail Splitters tie this match up in this first set at 12. Emily Walsh still on the serve here. Here's the set for Thornton. There's Tatum Thornton putting it down. Tatum Thornton, one of the best athletes on this campus, showing off the boyoings there to get on top of that ball and put it right back into Rail Splitter territory. Good dig by Gray. His Pigs are coming back. Bounces off of Hosenfeld. Now here's Storms, and that is a great kill for Riley Storms. Emma Winford now back to serve for the Rail Splitters. Sosnowski just a little bit not quite in position there for Storms' attack, and it gets right past her. Here's the set for Burrows, and that one a little too hot to handle. Amaya Burrows with her 4th kill of the match, leading the Pioneers. There's a serve by Sosnowski. Here's Nartker tipping it over. Good dig there by Gray. Here's the set for Burrows. That one knocked off of Storms. Here's Pigza. Right down the line is Sarah Jones with the dig. Good block by Blythe. We're going to try Nartker once again. Tips off of Pigza and Blythe once again. Here's the set for Burrows. And now we got a little rally going here. Storms. Good block by the Pioneers. Carly Sosnowski, the transfer from Florida International, having a great first year as a Pioneer. She almost digs that ball out, but can't quite get to it as we get to the middle road of this set. Here's a set for Blythe. That one knocked back by NG. Yailene NG showing why she plays for the Panama national volleyball team. Just making her presence known in this first set. And there's Lindsay Nartker putting her palm on the ball. And there's Taylor Blythe to tip it right back over. Blythe just tips this one over there. And now Kat Kling will be back to serve for the Pioneers. And there's another good serve there by Klingen. But the Rail Splitters receive this one well. Here's the set for Burrows down the middle. And oh my Lord, what a block by NG. When Amaya Burrows can get on top of the ball, it looks like money every time, but Yailin Ng, just with her outstretched palms right in front of the ball, knocks it right back into Pioneer territory. And now it is tied up. There's another set for Burrows, and this one blocked once again by the Rail Splitters. Here's Burrows to tip that one over. Now here's Nartker, and there's Sosnowski in the right position. Can the Pioneers get it over? Yes, they do. Here's Nartker once again. There's the block by Blythe. Now NG, good dig by Klingon. Now we got a little rally going here. And they're going to call a foul on the Pioneers there. It looks like the ball's a little sweaty there. NG has to wipe her hands on head coach Jenny Michaels' overcoat. That is a gracious coach as I've ever seen. And Coach Morante is not happy with that call. Might have said Burrows didn't get back to the line there, but we will play on. LMU now with an 18-16 lead in this first set on a 3-0 scoring run. And now it's Burrows showing off the hops. Amaya Burrows got the great set, and she hits it right over for her 5th kill of the match, as true freshman Brittany Shaw now comes onto the court. Here's Nartker. That one bounces off the net. Good dig by Shaw. Here's the set for Gray. That one bounces off of Walter and NG. Here's NG. Tips this one over. And Gray hits that one right into the net. And Coach Jason Morris is not pleased with the Pioneers' play so far. And Narco will hit that one into the net. And SID Dom Donnelly will play the loser game show sound. And now here comes the sophomore Jordan Zaleski out of Brentwood, Tennessee. Here's a set for NG. Bounces off of Thornton. Zaleski gets to it, and Thornton hits that one way out of bounds, hits off the wrong side of her hand. And now Taylor Bly will come back into the court. Sosnowski now back in the rotation on the court. 20-18. Rail Splitters up in this first set. Here's Hawkins. Good attempt by Hawkins, dug out by the Rail Splitters. Good block by Thornton to get over there. As Hosenfeld tries to tip it over. And Hawkins hits it out of bounds. And there will be a quick timeout. 21-18, Rail Splitters up in this first set. You are watching women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network.
It's fine. It'll be okay, okay? Nobody cares about the flowers. Who needs flowers at a wedding?
At Ingalls, we know that the best of plans don't always go according to plan.
My best friend's getting married today and the florist never showed.
That's why we're always there when you need us.
What are their colors?
Purple and cream.
With smiling faces and helping hands.
No one cares. No one cares. You will look great. Flowers are not important. And where is Holly? Have you anyone seen Holly?
And although life will be predictably unpredictable,
Let's get you to that wedding.
a curveball is that much more satisfying
I got the flowers!
when you knock it out of the park.
Oh my gosh, it's awesome!
So when the plan goes out the window and improvisation becomes the order of the day, just remember, that's where the best of memories are made.
All right, they're ready for us.
True story.
Welcome back to Women's Volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network. Pioneers down to the LMU Rail Splitters, 18-21 so far in this first set. Pioneers getting on a run, getting off to a hot start early, but the Rail Splitters bouncing back and forcing the Pioneers into errors. And now Rail Splitters are up 4 points away from winning this first set. Now Yaleen and G back to serve for the Rail Splitters. That one bounces awkwardly off Shaw, but the Pioneers will get it back over. Here's Hosenfeld. Now here's the set for Gray. That one hits off of Long, and Hosenfeld will hit that one over. There's the dig by Shaw, and that one tips off of the block one more time. Great dig by Sosnowski. Here's Gray once again. Here's Hosenfeld. Good dig by Gray. Got a little rally going. Here's Gray. And they're going to call another foul. (22-18) in this first set. Rail Splitters just 3 points away from taking this first set from the Pioneers. And there's Tatum Thornton to put it down the middle. Tatum Thornton puts it down whenever she gets a good set, and the middle is wide open. They get it right to her. And now Elise Carmichael will be back to serve for the Pioneers. And that one hits right into the net. Now the Rail Splitters just 2 points away from taking this first set. Now the setter, Emily Walter, back to serve. Here's the set for Thornton one more time. Puts it right over the block. Great kill by Tatum Thornton. Now Maya Burrows back in the game. Pioneers going to need to get on a scoring run here to prevent the loss of this first set. And there's Kate Hosenfeld with the kill. Set point now here for the Pioneers. Emma Winford now back to serve for the Rail Splitters. 24-20 before they take this first set. And that set for Pigs, it goes a little wild, but she gets the kill anyway. Sosnowski now back to serve here for the Pioneers. 7 digs so far in this match. Here's a set for Storms. Good dig by Gray. Here's Burrows. Gets it right in between the block, but Winford with the dig. Great dig by Gray. Here's Burrows once again. That one looked to bounce off the block, but that may have just hit awkwardly off of Burrows' hands, and the Rail Splitters will take the first set 25-21. Switch sides, switch mindset, switch bitches. We'll be back in 3 minutes. You are watching Women's Volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
Just $159 a month can put you behind the wheel of a brand new Toyota at Johnson City Toyota during the last chance clearance event. $219 a month puts you in a Camry or drive a Tacoma for $319 a month with 0 down. See details at johnsоncitytoyota.com.
Welcome back to women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network. Pioneers lose the first set to the Rail Splitters 25-21. Rail Splitters led by Kate Hosenfeld with 3 kills. Yaleen and G with 3 kills and 2 blocks on the night. Riley Storms and Lindsay Narker with 2 kills of their own, and Kaylee Long with a kill as well. For the Pioneers, Amaya Burrows with 5 kills. Tatum Thornton with 4 kills. Carly Pigsley with 3. Gabby Gray with 2, and Taylor Blythe with 1 kill. Switch sides. Carla Sosnowski always bringing the energy to her team as she gives high fives all around. And we're now going to get the second set started. Now Elise Carmichael back to serve for the Pioneers. Carmichael with 8 assists so far in this match. And that set does not go how they wanted it to. Wanted to get to Kaylee Long, but instead it gets put down by the Pioneers for the first point of this second set. And that one just goes a little too far for Carmichael. And now Sarah Jones will be on the serve for the Rail Splitters. Jones with 4 digs so far on the night. Rail Splitters doing a good job of keeping Tusculum's hitters in check. And the Pioneers cannot receive that one well. Now the Rail Splitters go up 2-1 in the second set. And the set for Gray dug out by the Rail Splitters. There's Narker, good block by Thornton. Here's Storms. That one tips off of Gray, dug out by Sosnowski. Here's the set for Gray. Good dig by Walter. And here's Thornton. There's Tatum Thornton. Bounces off of NG's block. And that will be Tatum Thornton's 5th kill of the night. Pioneers do such a good job of disguising Thornton there that when she comes up, you don't know when she's getting it. She always comes like she's getting the ball. So Here's Pigza, bounces off of NG. Now here's NG down the middle. Good dig by the Pioneers, but that one just goes right into the net for Burrows. Pioneers struggling to get something rolling so far. With the Railsplitters' fast tempo on offense and defense. There's Pigza to knock it down. Great set by Elise Carmichael. Pigza hit that one with authority like she knew that it was going to be a kill, and it certainly was. Her 4th kill of the match so far. Here's Nartker, blocked by Taylor Blythe. Nartker hit that one right in the Blythe's outstretched arms. And that'll be another point for the Pioneers. That one blocked again by Pigza and Blythe, but the Pioneers cannot return it back to service as Sosnowski goes sliding. Narker usually does well against the Pioneers. Just earlier this season had 10 kills against the Pioneers as Amaya Burrows gets her 6th kill of the match. Five up in the second set as Kat Klingen serves for the Pioneers. Here's the set for Hosenfeld, and that one gets down right before Sosnowski can get to it. Kate Hosenfeld with her 4th kill of the match, showing why she's 16th in the South Atlantic Conference in kills. Here's Hosenfeld once again, blocked by Hawkins. And there's Hosenfeld once again. Here's Hawkins, tips it over. Here's Hosenfeld once again. Sosnowski sitting right there in the set for Burrow. Now we got a little rally going here. Who's going to get the perfect set? And that one goes a little too far for Maya Burrows. Burrows just hits that one right past the line. And now the Railsplitters go up 7-5 in this second set. Coach Maranta giving some advice to her young women on the court. It's Burrows, and NG just in the right position there. She hits it over. Here's Burrows once again, and the Railsplitters just right there to dig it out almost every time, it seems like. Good dig by Gray. Here's Burrows once again. There's Nartko once again with the dig. The block by Blythe, and the Pioneers are arguing that was 3 hits, and I would argue the same as well. I certainly thought the ball was hit 3 times there. But the referees do not think so. And the Railsplitters will get that point now, 8-5 in this second set. Now here's Burrows. Tries to hit that one with her offhand there. And now they try to get it to her again, and hits right into the pin. And the Pioneers will call a timeout once again. And let's look at some scores from around the South Atlantic Conference. A big matchup tonight, Wingate versus Anderson at Anderson, South Carolina. The Bulldogs up 1-0 up in the second set, 8-4. At Newberry, Coker travels to Newberry, South Carolina. Newberry takes the first set 25-10, but Coker is up in one. Burrows trying to get the fire started here for the Pioneers with her 7th kill of the night. Here's the set for Long, and it gets away from Kat Klingen. Kaylee Long with her 2nd kill of the night. As Emily Walters now back to serve. Here's the set for Gray, and there's Gabby Gray. Gabby Gray not seeing as many attempts as we're used to her seeing, but she gets her 3rd kill of the night there. And there's another point for the Rail Splitters off of the kill by Riley Storms. Riley Storms, a senior out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, voted to the first team preseason All-South Atlantic Conference selection and showing wild this season with 182 kills, which is 18th in the South Atlantic Conference. And Gray tries to put that one there, and there's a block by Riley Storms. Riley Storms is 10th in the South Atlantic Conference with 56 block assists, and her 61 total blocks are 15th in the South Atlantic Conference. And that one a little too low as Thornton tries to hit that one down. And there's the dig by Klingen, and Thornton tries to put that one right back down. And there's Narco with the tip. And now we got a little rally going here. It's Thornton once again. Great directional kill by Tatum Thornton. Pioneers now down 12-8 in this second set, but showing a bit more energy than they had opening up the second set. Carmichael hits that set a little short there, but she cannot get to the dig. As Riley Storms gets another kill for the Rail Splitters. There's Gabby Gray. Great kill by Gabby Gray. Gray hits it right in front of Emily Walters because the defense did not come back to it. And now she'll be on the serve as well. Almost a triple block there by the Pioneers. Tatum Thornton puts it down once again. The Pioneers taking advantage of when NG is not in the middle as Thornton gets her 7th kill of the game. And there's Amaya Burrows with the kill, and the Pioneers bringing some energy. Now the Pioneers are playing like they know that they can play. Here's the set for Narker. That one just slides off of Pigza as it rolls out. That will be Lindsay Narker's 5th kill of the night. Now Lauren Last now back to serve for the Pioneers. Here's the set for Burrows. There's E-Money Burrows. Burrows splits the block there beautifully as she gets her 9th kill of the night. And a great serve there by Sosnowski. And the Pioneers are 1 point away from tying this thing up. Another good serve by Sosnowski that the refs would have struggled with, but still get it over. And there's Pigza with the tip over Sarah Jones right there. Here's Narco once again. That set goes a little out. Here's Burrows. Beautiful set for Amaya Burrows. What a great set there by Elise Carmichael, high and in front. And the Pioneers tie this thing up in the second set at 14. You are watching women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network.
We are in Granger County, Tennessee, here at Pierce Farms, and the Pierce family has been working with Ingalls for over 30 years. It means a great deal supplying produce as a local farmer. It really touches base knowing that we're just simple people just trying to help, and we love what we do, and Ingalls is a huge part of helping us do it. Farming is who we are, and it's in our blood. God has really blessed us with the sun and the soil to grow the best tomatoes you'll find anywhere. I believe it's really in the soil. So if you're in Granger County and you farm tomatoes, then you're in. Just a great blessing on us to actually farm and be able to farm and to supply tomatoes to people. And Ingalls really cares about family farms like Pierce Farms, and they really care about their customers. We're just glad to be a part of that. God has blessed us with a really great partnership there. They make fresh local produce.
Welcome back to women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network. This game all tied up here at 14 in the second set. The Rail Splitters take the first set 25-21. And we're going to look to run away with the second set as well, but the Pioneers call a quick timeout. And they are now in a 3-0 scoring run, bringing that energy that they lacked at the top of this second set. And there's a double block by Pigza and Blythe, and the Pioneers will take a lead that they have not seen since the beginning of this second set. There's a set for Narker. Great dig by Sosnowski. And Amaya Burrows almost gets it out of there, but will hit it right into the net. Narker now back to serve. Has 5 kills on the night thus far. And here's the set for NG. There's the block by Taylor Blythe. Taylor Blythe having an outstanding season so far, has had over 3 blocks in each of her last 4 games. Blythe's 66 total blocks are 11th in the South Atlantic Conference. Her 11 solo blocks are 7th in the conference. Here's a set for NG. That one bounces off of Blythe, and NG will win that one, and she will get her 4th kill of the night. Yailene NG, the transfer from Missouri State West Palms, has been very good to the Rail Splitters so far this season. NG has had double-digit kills in the last 4 of her 5 games. Here's a set for Hosenfeld. That one blocked by Hawkins. Walter tries to tip it over there, but good dig by Shaw. Here's Gray to tip it over. Here's a set for Long, right into the arms of Blythe. Here's another set for Gray, hit right to Narker. Here's Blythe. Boom! Taylor Blythe. Taylor Blythe with her 2nd kill of the night. And now the Pioneers take an 18-16 lead. The ref did call a tip on that on that serve there. That was pointed out here by head beach volleyball coach Ashton Hippensteel, former indoor assistant coach. But they will give the point to the rail splitters. And Coach Marate points at the ref and says, I see you there. And we have a hushed silence across the whole arena as we look to see the ref's decision here. And they will give the point to the rail splitters, and we will play on. There's an attack by Taylor Blythe, but received well by the rail splitters, but here's a set for Storms, tipped off by Gray. Good dig by the true freshman Shaw. And the Pioneers will play on. Good block by Gabby Gray. Now the set for Hawkins, dug out by Narker. And now we get a little rally going here. Here's long, right in your face, Aubrey Hawkins. Kaylee Long tried to hit that one over Hawkins, but the arms were right there. She couldn't do nothing but get the ball right back in her face. Here's Hosenfeld, tips it over. Now the tip for Thornton. Foul! Taylor Thornton with the great kill. The crowd just marveling at how Thornton just takes the ball and looks like she just throws it down like a slam dunk. But it's a kill, and Tatum Thornton will get her 8th kill of the night. But I have no clue what they are talking about now. But it looks like they won't give Thornton the point there. Well, the kill for Thornton doesn't count, but it doesn't matter because there's a service error by the rail splitters. Anyway, Pioneers still take the lead 20-19, 5 points away from tying up this match. And the block cannot get to Kaylee Long fast enough, and she hits it right where no one is. That is why footwork and athleticism is so important in volleyball. You have to get to the right spot at the right time. And Pigton tries to tip that one over, but that was well outside the pin there. And the rail splitters take the lead once again. And that'll be another timeout by the Pioneers. 4 final points to go. You are watching women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports
real
Network.
Meaning for lots of people. I'm Shane Pierce, and this is my Eagle story.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time.
Welcome back to women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network. Pioneers down in this second set, 20-21. Also down in this match, 21-20 to the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters. Sarah Jones now back to serve for the Rail Splitters. She has 4 digs on the night thus far. And that set for Thornton bounces off the block there by the Rail Splitters. Says NG, and that block bounces off of Thornton and will go way wide as Yailene NG gets her 5th kill of the night. Now 5 kills are had by 4 Rail Splitters so far on the night. There's Riley Storms to put it down for the Rail Splitters. Coming right at that timeout, a quick 2 points here for the Rail Splitters. And they are 2 points away from taking this second set. Here's the set for Pigza. Here's Nartker. There's the block by Carly Pigza. Pigza showing off the middle blocker technique on the outside as she puts that one right back where it came from. Here's Nartker. And that one tipped off of Thornton, goes out of bounds once again, and this will now be set point for Lincoln Memorial. Lauren Last now back to serve. Serves it straight to Amaya Burrows. In the set for Burrows. And that block lands in bounds. Sauce cannot dig it out, and that will now be a 2-0 lead in this match for the Rail Splitters. Potential final set coming up in 3 minutes. You are watching women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Get clearance prices on new Toyotas at Johnson City Toyota, where we have hundreds of Toyotas discounted up to $6,500. Save up to $5,900 on Highlander. Get one for $28,533 or save up to $4,000 on Camry. See more at johnsoncitytoyota.com.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
It's fine. It'll be okay, okay? Nobody cares about the flowers. Who needs flowers at a wedding?
At Ingalls, we know that the best of plans don't always go according to plan.
My best friend's getting married today and the florist never showed.
That's why we're always there when you need us.
What are their colors?
Purple and cream.
With smiling faces and helping hands.
No one cares. No one cares. You will look great. Flowers are not important. And where is Holly? Have you anyone seen Holly?
And although life will be predictably unpredictable,
Let's get you to that wedding.
a curveball is that much more satisfying
I got the flowers!
when you knock it out of the park.
Oh my gosh, awesome!
So when the plan goes out the window and improvisation becomes the order of the day, just remember, that's where the best of memories are made.
All right, they're ready for us.
True story. Ingalls. All the ingredients for family.
Johnson City Toyota is the #1 Toyota dealership in the Tri-Cities because we make buying simple. First, we discount every vehicle every day, and we stand behind what we sell with a lifetime warranty. For more, simply go to johnsoncitytoyota.com.
Family.
Food's here!
What's it mean to you?
We got lunch.
To us, it means the people you care about, look out for, and yeah, love. Even if you'd never let them hear you say it.
You're eating hummus?
What's wrong with hummus?
Here at Ingalls, we have everything you need to gather around the table and give each other a hard time. Because that's what families do. Ingalls. All the ingredients for family.
Welcome back to women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network. Pioneers down 2-0 to the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters, losing both sets 25-21. Leading the Rail Splitters on the night, Riley Storms and Lindsay Narker with 6 kills each. Lindsay Narker with 13 digs to go with that. Kate Hosenfeld and Yailene Ng with 5 kills each of their own as well, and Kaylee Long with 3 kills of her own. For the Pioneers, Amaya Burrows with 10 kills, Tatum Thornton with 7 kills, Gabby Gray with 4 kills and 12 digs, and Carly Pigsley with 4 kills and 2 blocks. Taylor Bly with 2 kills and 4 blocks as well. Pioneers came off to a hot start but just could not sustain it in that first set. In the second set, they did not get off to a hot start, but they picked it up a little later in that set in the middle, but it fell off getting towards the end. Some calls didn't go their way and they did not respond well, but they now have to respond in this third set or the Rail Splitters will sweep them once again for 2 straight years in a row. Pioneers in a revenge week so far this week, knocking off King, who swept them earlier this season 3-0. They swept the Tornado 3-0 on Tuesday, and the Rail Splitters swept them 3-0 earlier this season, and they are now looking to respond and take revenge on them as well, as that block goes wild for Carly Pigza, and the Rail Splitters cannot respond, and the Pioneers will lead off this third set with a point and now a service error as Coach Morris just drops his head in anger and frustration. Emma Winfrey now back to serve for the Rail Splitters. She has 7 digs on the night so far. Here's the set for Storms, bounces off of Thornton. And now the set for Burrows. Great set for Amaya Burrows. And Sarah Jones could not dig that one out. Now Carly Sauce now back to serve for the Pioneers. 14 digs she has so far on the night. Here's Marco to tip that one over, and Burrows just cannot get to it. Here's a set for Burrows. Right over the block goes Amaya Burrows' 12th kill of the night. Now Aubrey Hawkins and Kat Klingon coming into the game for the Pioneers. In the set for NG, blocked by Aubrey Hawkins, who has been a great blocker thus far on the night. She now has 3 blocks on the night. Aubrey Hawkins coming in the rotation and performing very well. Hawkins has always been a steady contributor ever since she stepped foot on this Greenville campus, and it continues on in her senior year for the nursing major. And Burrows tries to put it back down, and she does, as Walter cannot tip it back over. And now Coach Jenny Michael is going to say something to Emily Walter, who's going to say something to the ref. As Coach Morris just bounces the ball menacingly and palms it as if it was someone's head. 5-2 Pioneers up in this third set as Catherine Klingen serves. Here's Storms, way out of bounds. Pioneers get another point. And Klingen hits that one right into the net, and now the Rail Splitters will be on the serve. Lauren Last now coming into serve for Raleigh Storms. And that one just gets off of the net. And the Pioneers will get that one back over. Now here's the set for NG coming across. And now here's the set for Hawkins. That one goes off of Notker. And there's Aubrey Hawkins' first kill of the night. Narker just did not get over far enough for that kill. And it bounces off her arm. Here's NG down the middle. Great block by Taylor Blythe. The set was good for NG, but she hits it right into Taylor Blythe. And Amaya Burrows almost takes Gabby Gray's head off with that serve there. It's a set for NG once again. Bounces off of Gray. Here's the set for Gabby Gray. There's Gabby Gray's 5th kill of the night. And now Taylor Blythe now back to serve for the Pioneers. And that one just gets over the net for Blythe. Here's the set for Hosenfeld. And that one bounces off of Hawkins. Great dig by Blythe. Here's a set for Thornton. Great directional kill for Thornton once again. And there's a quick timeout there for the Pioneers. And we're going to stay on here and look at some scores from around the league. Wingate and Anderson still going at it. The Bulldogs took the first 2 sets 25-19. And now the third set has Anderson on top 8-7 so far. They're going to look to battle back in that third set. At Newberry is taking the first 2 sets 25-10 and 25-22 over the Cobras, and are looking to take that third set 19-13 for a clean sweep over the Coker Cobras. At UVA Wise, Carson Newman still on top there, 2-0, and also up in this third set 11-8. Looking to have a clean sweep over the Highland Cavaliers. At Mars Hill, Catawba down to the Lions 25. The Lions over Catawba so far 25-17 in the first set, 25-15 in the second set, and almost to a clean sweep there, tied at 20 in that third set. In Charlotte, the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears are still down to the Queens Royals, down the first 2 sets 25-16, 25-17, and the Royals are looking to make a clean sweep over the Bears 20-13 in the third set. Now here's Hosenfeld. Here's the set for Gray, but Sarah Jones in perfect position there. Here's NG down the middle. That one just gets off of the block by Thornton, but no one there to help Blythe out as she tried to dig it out there. And Sosnowski will now come in to the rotation. Here's Gray. Great set for Gabby Gray. Great set by Klingen for Gabby Gray. As Elise Carmichael now comes back onto the court. Another one of those phenomenal freshmen for the Pioneers. Carmichael did well against Lincoln Memorial earlier this season. 21 assists, 1 ace, and 2 digs at Harrogate earlier this season. And there's another kill for Gabby Gray. Gabby Gray now with 7 kills on the night, showing why she's one of the conference's best attackers. As Carmichael just hits that one over. Here's a set for Hosenfeld, and the block goes off of Thornton. Hosenfeld once again. Here's a set for Thornton. Just gets down for Tatum Thornton. Pioneers now bringing it in this third set, and now the crowd is getting into it. As Tusculum basketball alum Kendrea Duke is leading the charge for the Pioneer Cheers. And there's a great serve by Elise Carmichael. That one bounced off the floor right before a rail splitter could get it. Pioneers now up 14-5 in this third set. But that serve just gets away from Carmichael there. And now Emily Walter will be on the serve for the rail splitters. Walter was voted to the SAC AstroTurf Specialist of the Week just earlier this season. But Gabby Gray gets another kill. The Pioneers are feeling it in this third set as they go up 15-6. And now the Tusculum student athletes are getting into it and cheering on the Pioneers there. But a whistle was called before the serve, and that'll be another point for the Pioneers. The referee calls an out of rotation foul there on the rail splitters. And Coach Michael and Riley Storms are trying to argue that call. But it doesn't look like they're going to get it. Just like in baseball, there's no point in arguing balls and strikes because there's no instant replay. And there's the attack by Katie Long. Good set by Gray. But that kill goes to Amaya Burrows. Even though from this angle it looked like it shouldn't, but we're not going to complain, and they can't hear me up here. So, Pioneers up 17-6 in this third set. Here's the set for Storms, bounces off of Thornton. Now here's the set for Thornton. That one right off the net for Tatum Thornton, and she is surprised she got that kill anyway. Tatum Thornton going bonkers in this third set, and we're going to take a quick break. 18-6, Pioneers up in this third set. You are watching women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Hello, my name is Jacob Faith, and I'm the Dean of the College of Business at Tusculum University. I'm proud to share with you that the programs in the College of Business received accreditation through ACBSP in December of 2018. The Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Programs accredits business schools and programs worldwide. This accreditation elevates our programs to the top programs worldwide.
Tusculum University is Tennessee's first university. Established in 1794, Tusculum's beautiful campus is nestled in the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains. Students from 31 states and 15 countries have found a home here. With nearly 60 areas of study, Tusculum can help you pioneer your path to success. Visit www.tusculum.edu or call 423-636-7300 to discover the Pioneer
Welcome back to Women's Volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network and the SAC Digital Network. Pioneers up 18-6 in this third set and are also on a 4-0 scoring run in this third set. But down in the match 2-0, so Pioneers giving it their all in this third set, limiting the Rail Splitters to only 6 points so far. They're going to look to get these final 7 points. And that one slides right down the net off of the block. And that will be a point for Raleigh Storms and the Rail Splitters. Emma Winford now back to serve once again for the Rail Splitters. 9 digs for her on the night. Here's the set for Pigza. Great disguise there by Thornton. But the Rail Splitters dig it out there. Here's the set for Burrows. Boom! Where nobody is, Amaya Burrows. The defense was out of position after Pigza's attack and just could not recover. And Burrows smartly hits it right past the block. And Pioneers just 6 points away from winning this third set. And there's the block by Taylor Blythe. Pioneers now 5 points away from playing on in this match. Here's Storms, and that block goes off of Burrows. Rail Splitters now only down 20-8 in this third set. Here's Burrows, hits it right in between the block. Winford there to dig it out. And Raleigh Storms hits that one right past the block. #29, Sarah Jones now serving for the Rail Splitters. Here's Pigza. Oh my word, what a rout! What a swing there by Pigza to just put that ball right back where it came from. Kat Klingon now back to serve. Pioneers only need 4 more points to continue on. And there's another ace for Catherine Klingon. Klingon now with 34 aces on the season. And that one gets away from Klingon there. And now Lauren Last will come serve for the Rail Splitters. Now one gets away from Burrows, but she will put it back over. Here's the set for Notker. There's the block by Aubrey Hawkins. And this set for Burrows, blocked by NG. Guyleen and G saying, I haven't made any noise in a while, so let me put myself back in the game. And she does it there with that block, her 4th block of the night. Great decision making there by the 5'4" Carly Sosnowski. Sauce almost receives that one, but knew it was coming too hot and just ducks under it. Kate Hosenfeld now back on the court for the Rail Splitters. Lindsay Narker now back to serve. And there's a service error by Narker, and now set point here for the Pioneers. According to Dom Donnelly, this is game point, but it's set point. Here's Hosenfeld. And that one right outside the line, and the Pioneers will play on. After dropping the first two sets 25-21, Pioneers take the third set 25-12. They're going to look to keep that same energy continuing on into the fourth set. We will be back in 3 minutes. You are watching women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
Just $159 a month can put you behind the wheel of a brand new Toyota at Johnson City Toyota during the last chance clearance event. $219 a month puts you in a Camry or drive a Tacoma for $319 a month with 0 down. See details at johnsоncitytoyota.com.
Welcome back to women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network. Pioneers take that third set 25-12 after dropping the first two sets each at 25-21. Leading the charge for the Pioneers, Amaya Burrows with 15 kills, 5 digs, and 2 blocks. Tatum Thornton with 10 kills and 2 blocks. Gabby Gray with 8 kills and 14 digs. Carly Pigson with 5 kills and 3 blocks. Taylor Blythe with 2 kills and 7 blocks. Aubrey Hawkins with 1 kill and 3 blocks of her own. While Carla Sosnowski has 15 digs and Elise Carmichael has 24 assists. For the Rail Splitters, Riley Storms with 9 kills and 3 digs. Lindsay Nartker with 7 kills and 14 digs. Yailene Ng with 6 kills and 4 blocks. Kate Hosenfeld with 5 kills. And Kaylee Long with 3 kills of her own. Rail Splitters looking to get just one more set, and so they can be out of here and back on the road to Harrogate. But the Pioneers looking to play on and play for 2 more sets and get one of these crucial South Atlantic Conference wins that they need to get in good seeding for the South Atlantic Conference playoffs. Serving for the Pioneers is number 26, Elise Carmichael. Narco's attack bounces off of Pigza and Thornton. Here's the attack for Pigza. Carly Pigza starting the Pioneers off in this fourth set. Carly Pigza with the famous father Mike, who was part of the Miami Hurricanes 1987 National Championship football team. As Carmichael gets another ace there. But many don't know that Carly Pigza's mother, Cassie, was her own national champion in soccer for the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill. And there's another dynamite serve by Elise Carmichael. Don't know if it's a ball or a hot potato because it is just bouncing off of all of the rail splitters there. And it does so again. But they get it right back over to the Pioneers in the set for Gray. Good positioning there by Winford as she hits it over. Here's Pigza. And Riley Storms puts that right back down for the rail splitters. Pigza on the attack there was blocked by Narker. And the Pioneers were wondering why she hit it back up into the air, but the referee signaled that Narker actually did hit the ball. So the Pioneers had to play on. Here's Gray. And it hits the pin. And the rail splitters will get another point. And that set for Thornton goes a little wide. And Coach Morris tells Carmichael to just get the ball up and just let Thornton go get it. Good decision making there by the Pioneers. They let that ball go. And we'll be back on the service as Dom Donnelly plays the loser game show sound once again. Here's the set for Storms, blocked by Amaya Burrows. Amaya Burrows with her third block of the match. And that one bounces off of Thornton and goes out of bounds for another point for the Rail Splitters as Lauren Last now comes back to serve. Here's a set for Burrows. G-Money. E-Money Burrows with another kill. Amaya Burrows now with 15 kills on the night. And that was a palm slapper by Narker. But Burrows' attack there goes right into the block. That will be another point for the Rail Splitters. Here's a set for Pigza. Great! Almost a great kill for Carly Pigza, but it goes right outside the line there. All tied up at 6 here in this fourth set. And that one bounces off of NG as she knocks it back over. And now the set for Burrows. And there's the dig by Sarah Jones as Kate Hosenfeld hits it over. And there's Sosnowski once again in the perfect position. And there's a great dig there by Narker. That'll be another point for the Rail Splitters. There's Amaya Burrows right outside the block. Burrows now with 17 kills on the night, getting close to her season high of 18 kills. Now Kat Penman back with the serve. And there's the block by Hawkins and Blythe, who have been a great tandem so far tonight. But that one by Hosenfeld goes right outside the block, and Gabby Gray cannot get to it. LMU now with the lead. 8-7 in this fourth set. They're looking to get out of here as Jolene and G goes back to serve. And there's Taylor Blythe with the great kill. Taylor Blythe gets her third kill of the match, doing most of her dirty work on defense with 7 blocks. And Burrows is not serving very well tonight with another service error. Here's the set for Gray. And they're going to call that another violation there on the Pioneers. Coach Morris just laughs in frustration there. There's Taylor Blythe, but another good dig there by Emily Walter. And that one bounces off the light. A little fortune there for the Pioneers as they continue on. Here's a set for Long, and that one goes right in the corner. And now both coaches are walking towards their young women and just trying to get them going once again. (11 to 8), Railsplit is now on a 3-0 scoring run, as Gabby Gray gets that one down for her 9th kill of the night. That one hits right into Thornton there, but she recovers it well, and there's nobody right behind her to get it. There's Emma Winford now on the serve. Here's the set for Thornton. She was not expecting that, but she tips it over. And there's Riley Storms, gets that one right inside Thornton. Riley Storms now with 10 kills on the night. Here's the set for Gray. There's Gabby Gray. Gabby Gray now with 10 kills on the night, which now gives her 6 straight games of having double-digit kills. (10 to 13), Pioneers down in this fourth set. And there's a set for Storms down the middle, but good dig there by Sosnowski. And then we get Pigsley's reception back over. And Tatum Thornton was already ready for the attack. Tatum Thornton having a phenomenal night so far. 11 kills with 3 blocks. Narker's attack bounces off of Pigza, and Thornton just cannot hit it up. Lindsay Narker now with 9 kills on the night. There's Gabby Gray with a good dig there by Emily Walter. That one bounces off of Storms. Another set for NG down the middle. Here's Gray. Great set by Carmichael. Gabby Gray now with 11 kills on the night. Pioneers now only down 14-12 in this fourth set. Here's Storms. And there's another point for the Pioneers. Now we got a little bit of crowd chanting here from the Pioneer student athletes in the stands. Here's Storms once again. There's Amaya Burrows with her fourth block of the match. Timeout, 14-all once again in this fourth set. You are watching women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network. Welcome back to women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network and also on the South Atlantic Conference Digital Network as well. All tied up here at 14 against the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters after the Pioneers took the third set 25-12 after they dropped the first two sets 25-21. Pioneers kind of lulling their way through the first part of this fourth set, but now bringing that energy that they had towards the end of that third set into this fourth set on a 3-0 scoring run. Here's a set for Burrows. Bounces off of the block. Great dig by Sosnowski. As Pioneers get that one over. Here's NG. That one right inside the line for Amaya Burrows. Emma Winford thought she made the right decision there, but that one landed right inside the line after she ducked under it. And a great serve by Gabby Gray. Pioneers now using that tempo to their advantage. Gabby Gray now with 3 aces on the night as the Pioneers continue this 5-0 scoring run. Narker way out of bounds. Pioneers scratching and clawing. Another timeout here. Pioneers up 17-14 in this fourth set. Also battling in the fourth set is Wingate and Anderson. Anderson took that third set 25-19. And they are now up 15-3 over the Wingate Bulldogs in the fourth set. So that one's going to look to go to a 5-setter. In Newberry, there is a final there. Clean sweep there for the Newberry Wolves as they take down Coker. In Charlotte, another clean sweep there for the Queens Royals. They took down Lenore Ryan. Lenore Ryan falls to 9-8. So if the Pioneers can take this one out over Lincoln Memorial tonight, they will be in sole place of 6th place in the South Atlantic Conference. Carson Newman with a clean sweep over UVA Wise over in Wise, Virginia. So Carson Newman's going to be 12-5 in conference play when they come to Greenville tomorrow at 5 p.m. right here on the Pioneer Sports Network. And there's a final in Catawba as well. Mars Hill takes down the Indians 3-1 as Mars Hill continues their streak as one of the top teams in the South Atlantic Conference. Great dig by Sosnowski as she gets that one over miraculously. And that one way out of bounds, and they're going to say Gabby Gray touched it. And nobody likes that call there. And that one did not look like a touch there by Gabby Gray. But what do I know? I'm just a guy with a microphone. And we're going to look at the instant replay there. Sosnowski with a great effort. And Gabby Gray does not touch that one by a mile. And that is definitely what Jason Morris is saying down there for the Pioneers. If only they could come up here and watch this replay. But we are only Division II volleyball. As the Pioneer student athletes let their opinions be heard. And they will give the Rail Splitters the point anyway. 17-15, Pioneers still up in this fourth set. And that attack by Burrows goes way out of bounds there. And Coach Morris just throws his clipboard down. Going last now back to serve. That'll be an error. Pioneers now have 18-16. And there's the loser game show sound that never gets old there from SID Don Donnelly. Here's the set for NG goes way out of bounds. Now Riley Storms comes back into the game. Sosnowski now back on the serve. And there's a set for Nordker, and that one right inside the line for Lindsay Nordker, as she gets her 10th kill of the match. Nordker now back to serve. And serves it right into the net. Pioneers now 5 points away from taking this fourth set and going to a 15-point setter. And Tatum Thornton now with a new season high with her 11 kills on the night. Her first match this whole season with double-digit kills. There's NG. Great defense there by the Pioneers. They get that ball back over. Here's a set for Hosenfeld, and that block splits Hawkins and Blythe. Hosenfeld with 8 kills on the night, and they have come at very, very crucial times for the Rail Splitters tonight. NG now back to serve for the Rail Splitters. Here's a set for Blythe, puts it down, Taylor Blythe. Taylor Blythe now with 4 kills on the night. And now the Pioneers will put in Brittany Shaw to serve for Amaya Burrows, who has struggled in that particular area tonight. That serve goes a little out of bounds there, 21-19. Pioneers still up in this fourth set. And Gabby Gray maybe could have let that one go, but she didn't take any chances there, and there's Gabby Gray. Oh, and Gabby Gray with a little trash talk there, back to the Rail Splitters. That one looked personal. Here's a set for Gray, tips that one over. Here's Storms. Great dig by Kat Klingen. Hosenfeld Another good one by Klingen as Thornton hits that one over, and the rally keeps on going. Kat Klingen once again. Here's Shaw with the set for Gray. And they're going to say net. And that one is going to bounce off the net there according to the refs. And now Railsplitters is only down 22-20 in this fourth set. Now Coach Moranci going to say a quick few words here to Catherine Klingen, who just came through very well on defense there for the Pioneers. Here's a set for Gray. Boom, Gabby Gray! Pioneers now 2 points away from going to the fifth and final set. Great serve there by Elise Carmichael, but the Railsplitters get it back over. And there's the beautiful set for Tatum Thornton. Tatum Thornton has been on fire all night long, and she gets her 12th kill of the night. And now set point here for the Pioneers. Another great serve by Carmichael. That one goes out of bounds. Great decision by the true freshman Shaw. And we're going to the fifth set. Three minutes and we will be back for a 15-pointer. We'll be back very soon. You're watching women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you.
It's fine. It'll be okay, okay? Nobody cares about the flowers. Who needs flowers at a wedding?
At Ingalls, we know that the best of plans don't always go according to plan.
My best friend's getting married today and the florist never showed.
That's why we're always there when you need us.
What are their colors?
Purple and cream.
With smiling faces and helping hands.
No one cares. No one cares. You will look great. Flowers are not important. And where is Holly? Have you anyone seen Holly?
And although life will be predictably unpredictable,
let's get you to that wedding.
A curveball is that much more satisfying.
I got the flowers!
When you knock it out of the park.
Oh my gosh, awesome!
So when the plan goes out the window and improvisation becomes the order of the day, just remember, that's where the best of memories are made.
All right, they're ready for us.
True story. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
Johnson City Toyota is the #1 Toyota dealership in the Tri-Cities because we make buying simple. First, we discount every vehicle every day, and we stand behind what we sell with a lifetime warranty. For more, simply go to johnsоncitytoyota.com.
Family.
Food's here!
What's it mean to you?
We got lunch.
To us, it means the people you care about, look out for, and yeah, love. Even if you'd never let them hear you say it.
Hey, you're eating hummus? What's wrong with hummus?
Here at Ingalls, we have everything you need to gather around the table and give each other a hard time. Because that's what families do. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Hello, my name is Jacob Faith, and I'm the Dean of the College of Business at Tusculum University. I'm proud to share with you that the programs in the College of Business received accreditation through ACBSP in December of 2018. The Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Programs accredits business schools and programs worldwide. This accreditation elevates our
Welcome back to Women's Volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network and also on the South Atlantic Conference Digital Network as well. We are in the fifth set here, folks. Pioneers dropped the first two sets, but they have scratched and clawed and battled their way back to this final fifth set in this crucial South Atlantic Conference matchup. Because of Lenore Ryan's loss tonight, the Pioneers are now in sole place of the 6th seed at 9-7. If they win tonight, the Pioneers go to 10-7, where Mars Hill is in 5th place at 10-6, and a loss over the Eagles tomorrow could potentially put the Pioneers in 5th place if Mars Hill drops a game tomorrow. What a fun one this has been tonight, folks. If you are just joining us, then you have missed out on a Pioneer Classic, as the fans have now gotten into it, and we are now in the fifth and final set. 15 points potentially to determine the winner. Here's the set for Gray. What a great dig there by Jones. Great dig by Sosnowski. There's Gray, gets it right over the block, but Walter with the dig. And the Rail Splitters will get it right back over. Tatum Thornton ends the rally. Tatum Thornton having a career night with 13 kills. The most she has ever had as a Tusculum Pioneer. And that serve goes right outside the line. And the game will now be tied at 1. Here's Gray. Nardker bounces off of the block. The set for Thornton, blocked by NG. There's a set by Winford. Here's NG, out of bounds. Great decision by Sosnowski to not even put her hands up. Gabby Gray has come in the clutch all night long with her 13 kills and 18 digs, but her 3 aces have come in perfect time as well. Here's Storms, blocked by Thornton. Nardker, blocked by Pigza! What a performance tonight by these hitters on defense for the Pioneers. Burrows and Thornton have 4 blocks of their own. Pigza with 4 blocks now, and Taylor Blythe with 7 blocks tonight. Here's Nardker. That one gets away from Burrows, and Lindsay Narker will get her 11th kill of the night. Lindsay Narker comes from an athletic family. Her mom, Sandy, played basketball at Ball State, and her father played basketball at Wilmington College. So having height and hops is in her DNA. Here's Burrows. Gets on top of that one, Amaya Burrows. Taylor Blythe now back into the court. And what a great ace by Carly Sosnowski. Hosenfeld ducked under it, thought it was going to go outside the line, but it just ran an 8-ball corner pocket for Sosnowski. Here's Hosenfeld, out of bounds. Looked like it went out of bounds, but it goes off the block. And the coaches are showing their frustration on the sideline, understandably. NG now back to serve for the Rail Splitters. Here's the set for Burrows. Blow! The true freshman with 20 kills on the night. Pioneers up 6-3 in this final set, going on a 3-0 scoring run. Here's Hosenfeld. Good dig there by Burrows. Here's a set for Burrows. There she is again, 21 kills. Mama, there go that woman. They cannot stop her in this 5th set. Blythe puts it down, Taylor Blythe. Timeout called, 8-3 in this 5th set. And they're going to switch sides. And the Pioneers going to need just 7 more points to get that 10th win in conference play. Pioneer wide receiver A.J. Bellinger leading the charge here for the crowd of student athletes in the stands. You can catch him tomorrow right here on the Pioneer Sports Network as the football boys face the Catawba Indians, 1:30, right here on the Pioneer Sports Network. And Coach Morris just palms the ball just to show off that he has big hands as he gets it right to Kat Klingen. Here's the set for Hosenfeld. Great decision making by the Pioneers to let that one go by. And now a timeout will be called. 9-3 in this 5th set. You are watching women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network.
We are in Granger County, Tennessee, here at Pierce Farms, and the Pierce family has been working with Ingalls for over 30 years. It means a great deal supplying produce as a local farmer. It really touches base knowing that we're just simple people just trying to help, and we love what we do, and Ingalls is a huge part of helping us do it. Farming is who we are, and it's in our blood. God has really blessed us with the sun and the soil to grow the best tomatoes you'll find anywhere. I believe it's really in the soil. So if you're in Granger County, you farm tomatoes, then you're in. Just a great blessing on us to actually farm and be able to farm and to supply tomatoes to people. And Ingalls really cares about family farms like Pierce Farms, and they really care about their customers. We're just glad to be a part of that. God has blessed us with a really great partnership there. They make fresh local produce have real meaning for lots of people. I'm Shane Pierce, and this is my Ingalls story.
Champions know how to see.
Get out your seat and jump around. Welcome back to women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network. Pioneers up 9-3 in this 5th and final set. As Kat Klingen gets that one just over the net. Here's Hosenfeld with the dig by Gabby Gray. And they're going to call a violation on the Pioneers. And Coach Jenny Michael and Coach Daniel Morante both encouraging their players till their faces turn red. Here's a set for Blythe. Gets that one right over long, but it did bounce off the net there. And now the Rail Splitters battling their way back. Here's Burrows. 22 kills for Amaya Burrows. Burrows tying her career and season high that was just set last week at Lenore Ryan, where she had 22 kills. Burrows already with a points career and season high on the night. And now there's an ace by the Pioneers. 4 more points until they take this 10th conference win. This is the energy that the Pioneers have sought to play with all season long. And they are finding it at the right time here in this 5th set. But if you ask the coaches, it probably comes a little too late there. If the Pioneers could win this one, that'll be their 2nd win over a team that swept them this week. Tomorrow they will face that team over in Mossy Creek. Carson Hill coming to Greenville. Over here at 5 o'clock, right after the football game, right here on the Pioneer Sports Network. And that battle in Anderson still going on. Wingate and Anderson still battling for that conference win there. They're in the 5th set as well. Wingate up 11-7 over the Anderson Trojans in the 5th set, and they are looking to clinch that win over the Trojans to give them their 16th conference win so far this season. The Bulldogs only have 1 loss on the season, and it has come from those Eagles at Carson Newman, who the Pioneers will face tomorrow evening. And there's a great dig there by the freshman Shaw, but that one lands inside the net. And no one will get to it. There's Winford on the serve. Here's Gray. And they will not give that block to Taylor Blythe. They will give the kill to Riley Storms there, her 11th kill on the night. There's Winford once again. Pioneers need to get ready because they are serving fast. And Gray's going to hit that one over. Here's the set for Storms. Good position by Shaw. Here's the set for Hawkins. That one tipped off of Nartker. Here's Nartker once again. Great dig by Sosnowski. But Nartker just puts that one right back down for the Rail Splitters. Here's Blythe. Hits that run right into the block of Kaylee Long. And the Pioneers have gotten out of their rhythm, and we'll call a timeout. 9-11 in this 5th set. You are watching women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
It's fine. It'll be okay, okay? Nobody cares about the flowers. Who needs flowers at a wedding?
At Ingalls, we know that the best of plans don't always go according to plan.
My best friend's getting married today and the florist never showed.
That's why we're always there when you need us.
What are their colors?
Purple and cream.
With smiling faces and helping hands.
No one cares. No one cares. You will look great. Flowers are not important. And where is Holly?
Welcome back to women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network. 11-9. Pioneers up in this fifth set, but LMU on a 4-0 scoring run. Pioneers came out hot in this fifth set, but lose their focus a little bit as of late, and they're now trying to get it back with that quick timeout. But that one bounces off of Hawkins, and they cannot recover. Railsplitters is only down 1 point now. Emma Winford just hits that one out of bounds. Pioneers only need 3 to clinch this win. And now Jordan Zaleski coming in to serve for Taylor Bly. Here's Kaylee Long, and there's no one in the corner. Kaylee Long with her 5th kill on the night. They have all come at crucial times for the Railsplitters as Sosnowski comes back onto the court for the Pioneers. Oh, and somebody touched the net there. Somebody touched the net there. And Coach Morris is flabbergasted. And they're going to give Coach Morris a yellow card, and he just waves it off. It is now tied up at 12. LMU on a 6-1 scoring run. Here's Gray. And that card just energized the Pioneers. (13-12). Pioneers just need 2 more points. And that serve a little out of bounds for Carmichael, and we are now tied at 13. There's a reception by Gray. And Gray's going to get it back over. Here's Nordker. Great dig by Sosnowski. And Sosnowski hits it, but it bounces out of bounds, and it'll now be match point for the Railsplitters. TU calls one more timeout. We'll be right back. You are watching women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network.
We are in Granger County, Tennessee, here at Pierce Farms, and the Pierce family has been working with Ingalls for over 30 years. It means a great deal supplying produce. As a local farmer, it really touches base knowing that we're just simple people just trying to help, and we love what we do, and Ingalls is a huge part of helping us do it. Farming is who we are, and it's in our blood. God has really blessed us with the sun and the soil to grow the best tomatoes you'll find anywhere. I believe it's really in the soil. So if you're in Granger County and you farm tomatoes, then you're in. Just a great blessing on us to actually farm and be able to farm and to supply tomatoes to people. And Ingalls really cares about family farms like Pierce Farms, and they really care about their customers. We're just glad to be a part of that. God has blessed us with a really great partnership there. They make fresh local produce have real meaning for.
Welcome back to women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network. LMU with the game point on the line right here as Riley Storms is back to serve. And it bounces off of Gabby Gray, and that will be your game. The Pioneers fought and battled, clawed, and inched their way back. But they just could not clinch it in the final set. LMU has now swept the Pioneers for 2 years in a row after they won earlier this season, 3-0, and the Pioneers could not bring this one out in the 5th set. LMU ends the game on a 3-0 scoring run, and that will now make them 6-11. That will now make them 6-11 in conference play. The Pioneers will now drop to 9-8 in conference play. They are still tied for 6th in the South Atlantic Conference. Leading the rail split is Lindsey Narco with 13 kills and 16 digs. Riley Storms with 12 kills, 1 ace and 3 digs. Kate Hosenfeld with 9 kills. Yailene NG with 8 kills and 2 assists and 5 blocks. Kaylee Long with 5 kills and 3 blocks. Emily Waltz with 40 assists, 14 digs and 3 blocks. Sarah Jones with 11 digs, and Emma Winford with 16 digs as well. For the Pioneers, Amaya Burrows ties her season and career high 22 kills and has 7 digs and 4 blocks to go along with that. Gabby Gray with 14 kills and 19 digs. Tatum Thornton with 13 kills and 5 blocks. Carly Pickett with 6 kills and 4 blocks. Taylor Bly with 5 kills and 7 blocks. Aubrey Hawkins with 1 kill and 3 blocks as well. Elise Carmichael would have 13 assists, 3 aces and 6 digs. Carly Sosnowski with 6 assists, 2 aces and 25 digs. Brittany Shaw with 1 ace and 10 digs, and Catherine Klingon comes in with 21 assists, 1 ace and 10 digs. A very disappointing loss here for the Pioneers. Not the way they wanted it to go, but they're going to have to get it. They're going to have to watch the film, erase it, and then get ready for tomorrow, because Carson Newman is a tough matchup coming here to Pioneer Arena tomorrow at 5 p.m. right here on the Pioneer Sports Network. For everyone behind the scenes, Zach Hartle, Dom Donnelly, Nick Forsberg, Jessica Biggers, Jim Miller, and all the student athletes, faculty, staff of Tusculum, and for all the residents of Greenville, Tennessee, thank you for watching women's volleyball on the Pioneer Sports Network. I am PJ Green. Have a great night, folks.